Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another disappointing products video. I've done these like 100 times already. I try to do them every month because I'm constantly trying out new makeup, so there are some things that are bound to disappoint me, and these products, they kind of did. Now I know I give the same disclaimer in every video, but please don't be offended if some of these are your favorite products. They personally just didn't work for me for one reason or another, so please take this video with a grain of salt and let's just jump into it. I know some of you know where that's from. Okay, so I have to start off with the thing that disappointed me the most. I was actually really shocked that I don't like this. And this is a super raved about perfume. This is from Labo, I think that's the name of the brand. And this is the perfume that's called Santal 33. I purchased this on the Nordstrom website without even smelling it. Cause I'm crazy like that. I just heard so many people raving about it. I was like, wow, I'm gonna love that. I really don't. And it's crazy because when I was in LA, I was with Sharon from ColourPop, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you wearing Santal 33? And she's like, yes, I am. And it smelled so good on her. Like, I recognized the scent, but with her body, it smelled so good. And I smelled her the entire day. Like, every time she would walk by me, I would smell it. So I can see why people truly love it, because honestly, it smelled great on her. And in the back of my mind, I was like, man, that does not smell like that on me. On me, it smells really weird. I feel like my body reacts really well to sweet scents especially, but clean scents work well with my body chemistry, and so do certain florals. But this is so rough. And there are a couple of perfumes I have that are really musky, but this is too much. On me, it smells too natural, shall I say. It kind of gives me a bad odor, makes me smell a little old. No offense to all the grandpas out there, but it kind of makes me smell like a grandpa. Not even a grandma. A grandpa. The lasting power is so amazing. I wish I loved it. And let me tell you, that's expensive. So I'm gonna give this one to my mother because I think she would really like this, but I personally, this disappointed me, like seriously. This seems like a really good idea. This is a brush from the brand Sigma, and it is their 4DHD Kabuki brush. When I got this in the mail, I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? This is the perfect under eye concealer brush because it has this perfect little triangle. I mean, look how perfect. It goes right up in there. I don't know if I'm crazy, but this doesn't blend out my concealer. It almost gives you a patchy application. It's so strange. The concealer doesn't distribute on your face. Like, it doesn't move it around and blend it right into the skin. You don't get a smooth application. It just makes your concealer look weird and patchy and dry. I don't know how a brush can do that, but it did. And I tried it twice, and 2 times I hated it and had to use another brush to blend out the concealer because this just was not doing it. I really don't like this brush. And it was such a letdown for me because I got so excited when I opened this package. I was like, oh my god, the brush I've been waiting for, but no. It was an odd blending brush, really. I mean, I don't even know if it's for under eye concealer, but that's what I used it for. And this is a pass for me. Okay, so I have really been into this brand Antonym. I recently picked up a few things from Sephora and I've been loving it. I love the baked foundation, it's really nice. And I like their baked blushes, they're also really good. So I thought I would love this. This is their organic highlighter in Endless Summer. And I love this packaging. I know it's really bulky, but I do like this packaging. And I like their ingredients. I like what this brand is about. You know, they're really natural, they're organic. I love everything about it, but I don't like this highlighter. Endless Summer is just a little too sparkly for me. I feel like there isn't a sheen in it at all. It's mainly just sparkle. It is a really pretty color. I just don't like all the little shimmers in it. It's just like a soft color with tiny little shimmers, but it's like all over the place. So really, I just don't like how this looks on my skin. It doesn't even look like a highlighter. There's a soft glow there, but it's so minimal. And usually I love minimal highlights, but the little sparkles just throw me off. And I personally don't like this highlight, and I truly don't see myself ever using this again. So I'm gonna give this away to a friend of mine. I mean, it's not crazy, it's not bad. It's just not the kind of highlight I'm looking for. Dude. This is the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. I have this little one. I don't know if I got it as a sample when I ordered stuff off the Oribe website or if I paid for this. I don't remember. But I don't like this dry shampoo. It was really strange. Dry shampoos, I feel like, work so differently for so many people, but I don't like textured dry shampoos. I use dry shampoo to take out all the oils, to refresh my hair, but I don't use it as like a texturizer like a lot of people do. And I feel like this is kind of like, this isn't the Oribe texturizer, but I don't feel like this did anything for me. Are you a dry shampoo? Because I don't know. It didn't suck up any of my oils. It didn't do anything for me. It kind of wet my hair a little bit, My hair looked even greasier than it did before. I don't know, really, really strange. And I'm mentioning it because I know that Oribe is a super pricey brand and I like a lot of their things, but I don't like this dry shampoo. It does nothing. So I would never like pay for the full size of this because I can get Batiste for cheaper and it's better. So I need to talk about these, but I do have a few things I have to say. These are the KKW Beauty Contour Kits. They also come with this brush. Here's the thing, I had no idea this was even gonna come to my doorstep. I don't know how I ended up on that list, but I've been playing around with them for a couple days. I got them like 3 days ago and I've been playing around with them and there's so many things I wanna say about this. Okay, so here. Okay, I'm not someone who hates the Kardashians. There are a lot of people who really dislike them, but I don't know them. I try not to hate people I don't know. There's so many things that go on behind the scenes, things you don't see on TV or on Twitter, on social media. And I truly like them. They seem like a good family who really care about each other. They seem like good people. Regardless of how they became famous or what they're doing with their life, it doesn't affect me, I don't care. But I picture something a little bit more from Kim Kardashian. I love the packaging and I love the color. Everybody thinks this color is boring. I love this color. This nude, I'm all about it. And I really like the fact that she came out with 3 different kits. You have a contour kit for light skin tones. This is what it looks like. And then you have a contour kit for medium skin tones. Et les ladders. And then you have a contour kit for deep skin tones and it looks like this. And with each kit you get a brush. You get a double-sided brush, which I know a lot of people don't like this brush. I think it's very, very soft. Like this side right here is so soft. I didn't try out her previous brush because I didn't buy it, and I didn't try out that brush and I didn't try out that cream contour kit. So I don't know about those things, but this brush is really, really soft. This round part isn't as soft as this one. The only issue is I don't love double-ended brushes because it's really hard to store them. I mean, you can take this off and then store it like this, but then it's just weird. So I don't love this brush. It seems a little drugstore-y for me, and I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I just feel like this brush, like Kim Kardashian wouldn't launch this brush. I don't know if I'm sounding crazy, but for me, she's such an icon for makeup, and I picture her with something a little more luxurious, especially for these prices. That's the issue I have with this. I'm gonna get into the actual product in a second, but these are like $52 each. Yes, you get the brush with it, but that's expensive for what it is. I don't think these are worth the price, and only because I don't love the contour powders. I do love that there's a mirror, by the way, a really nice mirror too. I love this packaging, do not get me wrong. This packaging is amazing. I don't know why people don't like it. I think it's great. It's very sleek. You could throw this anywhere. I love this packaging. But these powders, I don't love them, and I know it's not up to me to decide what people like, but I feel like for the light kit, which is what I would be, this is way too cool tone for me. I know a lot of people love cool tones. I'm just giving you my personal experience. This is too cool tone for me, and then this is just a little bit too warm for me. I was able to make it work yesterday when I was playing with it because I dipped into both of them at the very same time, and then I contoured like that and it worked out. But using them on their own, I don't love them, but the highlights are gorgeous. I'm actually wearing this highlight on my cheekbones right now, and I mixed it with the gold in the medium kit. So those two highlights right there, I mixed those together, and that's the highlight I'm wearing on my face, and I love it. These are highlights I personally would launch myself. Like if I had a company, like a makeup company, these are the kind of highlights I would do because they give off so much reflection, and it's just a sheen. There are no glitters in this. It's not chunky. These highlights are truly, truly gorgeous. But these contour powders, I really don't love them. I also didn't love the contour powders in the medium kit. Again, this is like peanut butter. I don't know, it's too warm for me. I don't want to upset anyone, but actually I really love this color though, and they're also so pigmented. I don't think these powders are for beginners. I don't know, I guess I'm just on the fence. If these were maybe a little bit cheaper, I would be like, okay, yeah, totally worth it. $52 for me just to use the two highlights, I don't know, and that's where I'm getting at with this product when I say it's disappointing. Maybe if she released these individually, like an individual highlight, contour, whatever, and then that way people could just buy what they need and what they use. I can't wait to see what her brand evolves to because it just started out, and I know that a lot of people give her so much crap because she's Kim Kardashian. And even though I love Kim and I love this packaging and this brush is soft, you know, I don't know if it's worth the money. That's just all I'm saying. I want to talk about this. This is the Unisex Healthy Glow All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer from Charlotte Tilbury. I have 2 issues with this product. One, it's too dark for me. When I go to apply this to my face or to my body or whatever, it just turns orange on my skin. I don't know if you can see that right there. You probably can't. It gives me a weird Oompa Loompa tint, and I've seen other people wear it and it just makes them look so bronzy and gorgeous. But on my skin tone, it just doesn't work for me. The undertone is off. I feel like this would look better on people that are a little bit more tan than me, which, I mean, that has nothing to do with this product. It doesn't mean it's a bad product. It's just, for me, it didn't work, like the color. And also, I wish this would have had SPF in it, just because it seems like that kind of thing that I would be able to throw on during the day and kind of use it as like a tinted moisturizer, since it says summer tint moisturizer. And I would have loved to see some SPF in this. But I know there are a lot of people who hate SPF in their products. I hate it in my foundations, but I love it in my tinted moisturizers. So that's the only reason why it disappointed me, for those 2 reasons. I really don't see myself ever reaching for this. So for that reason, use this bunny. I've tried to like this powder, but I don't like it. I think I wanna like it so much because when I swatch it, it swatches beautifully. But I don't like it. This is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in Golden Hour. I love this packaging. It's a little bulky, but I really like it. And I love how this swatches because it gives you a soft, angelic glow to your hand. It's beautiful, but on my skin, on my face, it's too pigmented. I don't know what it is about it, because I'm even tan right now. Like, I've got a tan going on and it's still too pigmented for my skin tone. Like, I put it on my face and you could kind of see like the golden undertone, or like this yellowy salmon undertone, and it just looks heavy. It looks too much. The color just throws everything off. So I don't like this product. I wish they would come out with the same product, but like in a translucent version, because I think that it would be so nice for dry skin. But this color is just throwing me off, so Okay, so I love primers. I'm always trying out new primers. It's like a thing. I want to discover the next best primer for dry skin. To me, primer makes a world of a difference. Whether that be a moisturizer or something. I have to put something on my face before I go in with foundation, like immediately, because I put on moisturizer when I wake up in the morning, but that kind of like dissolves throughout the day. So right before I put on my foundation, I have to put down a base. I have to put down something, and I don't like this. This is the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer in Radiance. It even has hyaluronic acid, and I was so excited when I got this, but I don't like this. For me, all it does is give you a shimmery appearance to the skin. It makes your skin look radiant, sure, but that just goes away as soon as you apply your foundation on top. Like, you look radiant in the moment, like, oh, I have a nice little sheen to my skin. And then you put on your foundation and it's like, oh, it's like that primer did nothing, because it doesn't hydrate, it doesn't moisturize, it doesn't give you like a dewy feel. It's not extremely radiant, I have to say. It fell short for me. And when I blend this out into my skin, within seconds, it's gone. Like, it doesn't moisturize. I just look slightly radiant, but my skin doesn't feel it, you know? And I have really dry skin, so I need something that is gonna make me look radiant, but feel radiant so that it works well with the foundation. It's just this, nada. This does nada. For some reason, the Balm is one of those brands I hate talking about negatively. I really like the Balm. I really like that brand. And this is the Even Steven Whipped Foundation. This looks terrible on my skin. I think maybe if you have dry, oily skin, you might like this a little bit more. It just broke up all around my nose and between my eyebrows. It looked so heavy on my skin. I was shocked. I didn't like this at all. Even with a little bit of product, something about this whipped formula doesn't work well with my skin type, I guess. It just made my skin look a little dirty. I know that may sound weird, but the foundation looked like dirty on my face. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of this, I gotta say. I don't really like it at all, and that makes me feel bad because I really love the Balm, but Okay, and then the last product I want to talk about is this. This is the Tarte Filtered Light Setting Powder, and I love this. This is really, really good stuff. I feel like it almost blurs my skin. It sets my concealer nicely. It just looks so nice on the skin. I love it. So I'm sure you're thinking like, okay, so then what's the problem? This gives me so much flashback. It's almost criminal. I don't even know why. What is in this? I feel like I don't have that issue with that many powders, you know, like flashback issues, but these looks crazy underneath my eyes at nighttime. Trust me, don't make that mistake. I would only use this during the day, and to be honest, I have so many powders in my collection. I don't want to have too many day powders and too many night powders. I have a few like that, but for the most part, I want a powder that just works morning and night. Flash photography, not flash photography, and it just doesn't do it for me, I gotta say. Okay guys, so that completes this video. These were products that disappointed me for one reason or another. I'm so sorry if I seemed really negative or harsh in this video. I'm I'm just trying to give you my opinion. Leave me a comment down below letting me know of a product that recently disappointed you. I would love to know. For some reason, I love hearing about disappointing products. What has let you down recently, and tell me why. So yeah, guys, that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. It doesn't work. It almost... That makes me feel bad because I love bare minerals now. I see, well, the Balm. Just because it seems like that kind of thing